Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. Today is day 6 of my 30-day journey. This is the final morning. This is the last time you're going to see me open this vlog with such stunning regrowth. I'm getting my hair done today. I'm getting rid of full nails and going for Christmas nails. So I'm super excited to do that today. Maybe the next time or the time after that, you'll see me. I'll have fresh hair and then I'll have fresh nails. In fact, I'll just bring you along for the journey. I am starting my day with pork belly bites again. What's new? This is 9.9 ounces and it's a little defrosted, but it's mostly still frozen. So I'm going to wait to salt it until it has defrosted a little bit in the cooking process. As you can see, like yesterday, I have put a extra layer. This is the layer that I throw in the trash, and the layer underneath, usually it's about day 4 that it needs to go into the trash, and I clean everything out and then start the process again. And it just means I don't have to clean this annoying little contraption as often. It's annoying for cleaning. It's amazing for usage. In it goes. So you can see like there's pieces like this that are still frozen and then some pieces that are broken off. I try to freeze them flat so that they're easy to break up into their own pieces, even if it is frozen. It just makes the cooking process easier, and I find that they cook to my desired texture and doneness better. It's just an easier process in the cooking process. I don't have to open the drawer and toss them or turn them as often. Here's my bowl for breakfast. Crispy pork belly bites. They're super yummy. Excuse the non-carnivore foods in the background. They belong to my housemate, not me. Sorry if they are triggering. Here we go. This really is one of my favorite ways to start the day. I could eat a steak. Most of my carnivore journey, I have eaten ribeye steak for breakfast, scrambled eggs, or bacon and eggs. But there's something about a bowl of small pieces of food for breakfast that I just like. And so right now, this is what I'm doing. Hi everyone, I am back right before I get this amazing regrowth sorted out. I'm just sitting waiting for my hairdressers to open so I can go on in. And I thought I'd share with you what I'm drinking this morning. Here's my gorgeous tactile Starbucks cup, rather Christmassy with the color. Drinking a raw, unflavored LMNT electrolyte. Sorry about the lighting there. It has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. There is no other ingredients. That's it. Just those 3 ingredients, no others. They're the only 3 ingredients in this. There's no sugars, there's no sugar-free sweeteners, there's no sweeteners of any kind, there's no fillers. It's just those 3 electrolytes. What I did is I poured some water in, I dropped the packet of electrolyte, I took my milk frother that's on a stick and I frothed it in. Well, I didn't froth it in, I whisked it, blended it in, whatever. I added a decent amount of ice and then topped it up with water. So it's chilled, it's mixed evenly, which is amazing. And I'm gonna drink that throughout the day. I just felt that I kind of needed some electrolytes today. So yeah, I will keep you updated with how I go throughout the day, and I'll chat with you in a little bit about why I felt like I needed some electrolytes. I don't have time right now because my hairdresser's here. So I'm gonna go get this sorted. I will catch you later. Hi everyone, it is me. I promise all regrowth is gone. I'm loving the color, I'm loving the cut. It's fresh hair fills and I love it so much. So it's currently about 1:15 in the afternoon. I'm hungry. I have come home to eat some fatty ribeye steak bites. The only option in my macro calculator to calculate the macros, so fat to protein ratio and the calories, the only option was either ribeye steak or beef fat. The closest option to what I'm eating is beef fat. There is certainly less fat than when I eat the pork belly bites, and there's also certainly more meat. Based off that, I know that I am consuming less calories than what the app says, and my fat consumption to protein ratio won't be as high. Currently, this is my second meal of the day. I'm already at 2,700 calories. I will eat again today, I am sure, and I am totally okay with that. fat, being at that ratio, it's just, this is how it's going to be today because those are the bites that I have available. They need to be eaten, they need to be used, and it is just a guess. It is still meat, it is still healthy saturated fats, it's still satiating, it's still nutrient dense. So for the 30-day challenge, I'm making the best out of it as I can. I know that based off today, I will be over the 2,500 calories. I'll probably even be over the 2,600 calories. I am very confident I will be still at 80-20 fat to protein ratio or higher. That's fantastic. While I wait for these fatty ribeye bites to cook, I want to take a moment to give a shout out to an amazing human being and to highlight her in today's vlog. I met her when I did a larger group coaching. There were many people in this group coaching. It was great coaching. It just wasn't particularly suitable for me. When I was in this coaching group, I personally was looking at becoming consistent carnivore long term. I was struggling to stay consistent, struggling with falling off the wagon constantly. Whereas she was in a bit of a stall. So we both had a little bit of a different goal, which is normal with these coaching groups. I joined the coaching group in February. I did February, March, April. I took May off, and then I joined Kelly Hogan's coaching at the beginning of June. On Thanksgiving Day, this woman posted an update. It was her 1.5 month carnivore birthday, and it just so happened to be the day that she reached her weight loss goal, which is incredible. I saw her post. I looked at her today picture without even looking at her before picture, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even recognize you. You're like, I do recognize her, but she's completely different than when we were doing coaching together earlier in the year. I reached out to her and I asked her. If you don't know who I'm talking about yet, her name is Serena. You can find her on Instagram, serena.carnivore. That's SERENA.carnivore. Or you can find her on YouTube with Jesselyn Randall at Carnivore Revolution. I have just been watching her journey with Carnivore Revolution, what she is doing, and seeing the end result, and I'm amazed. So I reached out to her and I said, what did you do? And she said, well, I did the whole 80-20 thing, but I stuck to 2,500 calories. I'm like, okay. So we're texting back and forward, and I was asking her questions, and she's like, well, what are you eating? And, you know, talking through and how much and what's your approach? And this was on the Sunday. By the time we finished texting back and forward, she's like, well, why don't you just try doing 2,500, 80-20? Don't worry about, you know, doing a CGM or anything like that. Just do that. Because I'd been trying to aim for high fat and just eating, you know, I was eating in excess of 4,000 calories a day. And I wasn't particularly gaining weight, but I certainly wasn't losing weight. And I felt that I was also stalled in the health concerns, conditions, diagnosis that I have been wanting to heal with this way of eating that I have seen other people heal. I decided I'm going to start on Monday. That was the next day. That was Monday this last week. And I was going to do it for 30 days and see how I went. I'm not going to give you numbers or anything yet. I'll start giving you numbers on Monday when it's been a week. I have certainly seen significant differences and improvements, and that is fantastic. I have been in regular contact with Serena. She has been incredibly helpful, was able to help me simplify. She was able to help me connect some dots that I needed connecting. So I was able to connect those dots and work out a plan that is working really well for me so far. I'll continue to keep you updated, but what I would encourage you to do is head on over to Instagram, find serena.carnivore, that's SERENA, and follow her, and also go on YouTube and find Carnivore Revolution and subscribe to their channel. And for those of you who need some extra help with tech, down below in the episode description, I will put the links for both of those. Serena, if you're watching, thank you. You're amazing. Good evening, everyone. I am back home. I have this wonderful fireplace on my TV. I have a beautiful candle here. Really enjoying it in front of my Christmas tree. I'm about to sit down and start editing today's vlog. I'm in my Christmas PJs. So today's been super interesting. I've had the fatty pork belly bites. I've had fatty ribeye bites that I wasn't sure really how to measure how much fat and protein, because there just isn't an option in the app, and it's not just the beef fat and it's not just the ribeye, it's the really fatty parts of the ribeye. And then for dinner with my bestie, we were at In-N-Out, and again, like trying to measure that. Apparently I'm over 3,000, like over 3,400 calories. Based on my estimations, I'm still well over the 80% fat and under 20% protein, which for me, that is more important than the calories. But I don't want to be be that far over in the calories. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'll probably be closer to 3,000. I don't think I'm over 3,000. I like to have more of an accurate measurement or accurate results than that. So I think what I'm going to do is not consume those fatty ribeye bites during these 30 days. Maybe I'll have them Christmas morning for breakfast. Maybe get some lobster and have lobster and fatty ribeye bites for breakfast, because I'm not going to worry about it Christmas Day. I'm not going to measure Christmas Day. It'll be end of the 30-day challenge anyway, and I'm pretty sure I want to keep eating this way. Yeah, Christmas Day, I'm not going to worry about measurements. I'm just going to make sure it's animal products. Oh, and I'm also going to sit down with this wonderful cup of broth in my Santa cup, in my Christmas PJs. It's broth. I'm pretty sure it's the broth of flanken short ribs, beef flanken short ribs that I cooked in the pressure cooker last weekend. So I'm sitting down to a hot cup of that to end my day while I edit the vlog. For you, it will be Sunday. So happy Sunday. I hope you've been enjoying your weekend. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.